Procore doesn't publish pricing online because every construction company gets a custom quote based on project size, number of users, and which modules they need. By the end, you'll understand how Procore pricing works, why there's no public price list, and what actually drives the final cost for contractors and construction firms. Procore is construction management software used for project management, financial tracking, quality and safety management, and field communication across large construction projects. Instead of a fixed subscription, pricing is built around custom enterprise-style contracts. Now, explain why pricing isn't public. Procore doesn't show pricing publicly because the platform is designed for different scales of construction operations, from mid-size contractors to large enterprise construction firms. Each company uses a different combination of modules, so a single price would not reflect actual usage. Now explain plan structure. Procore pricing is organized around modules instead of one simple plan. Companies can choose different parts of the system like project management, financial tools, quality and safety tools, and field productivity tools depending on their workflow. Now explain what affects pricing. The biggest factor is module selection, because each construction function like financial management or project tracking is treated as a separate part of the system. The second factor is company size, because more users means more project managers, executives, and field teams accessing the platform. Now explain what you are actually paying for. You're paying for a full construction operating system that replaces multiple disconnected tools like project management software, financial tracking systems, safety reporting tools, and field communication apps. That matters because Procore is often compared to the combined cost of several enterprise software systems, instead of a single subscription. Now explain who uses it. Procore is mainly used by large construction companies, general contractors, and enterprise-level firms managing complex projects with multiple teams and stakeholders. Now why pricing feels unclear. Pricing feels unclear because Procore doesn't sell a standard package. Every contract is built around specific modules, users, and project requirements. Now explain common misunderstanding. A common misunderstanding is expecting Procore to have a simple monthly price, when in reality, it is structured like enterprise software with custom contracts. Now, explain decision logic. The real way to evaluate Procore pricing is to compare it against the total cost of multiple construction systems it replaces rather than looking for a single number online. Now explain limitation. A limitation is that smaller contractors may not need the full enterprise feature set, which can make Procore feel expensive compared to lighter construction management tools. Now simplify it. Procore pricing is based on construction scale and complexity, not a fixed subscription. Here's the simple breakdown. Smaller firms usually don't need the full module stack, while larger companies benefit more because they can manage entire construction operations in one system. Do this next. Break down your current tools for project management, financial tracking, safety reporting, and field communication. Then compare them to what Procore replaces in one platform. If Procore replaces multiple enterprise systems, the cost becomes easier to justify. If it doesn't match your scale, a simpler construction platform may be the better fit.